you hear me now? Huh. My bad. Well, first things first. Uh, okay, now that I'm words. Now that I'm words again. Oh. Okay, it's whatever. Whatever. Now that I'm words again. Damn, am I loud? Am I loud? Am I too loud even? I might turn myself down a little bit. I think I'm too loud. There we go. Maybe a tiny bit. Let's go with that. Okay. First things first. Skill swap Reggie Gigas. Thank you for the sub. There we go. Just whisper. I'll pump the brakes a little bit. Sorry about that. But yeah. What was I saying? What was I gonna say? I was gonna be a wee bit. Yeah, why am I so loud? Let's turn it down a little more, little more. That's fair. Okay. Damn. Yeah, Castlevania is real. That did happen. I can't believe the best Nintendo Direct. Wait, no. No. I was about to say the best Nintendo Direct of the year wasn't made by Nintendo. That's a fucking stupid thing to say. The Tomodachi Direct. The Tomodachi Direct clears. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so loud. I think I've just, like, maybe one time when I went to, like, okay, basically, my microphone, to turn the volume off on my microphone, I have to, like, touch this thing. I have to touch the microphone, okay? I have to, like, push it in. But the button is also the knob to turn the volume down. It's the same thing, which is kind of silly. So I've probably, like, tried to turn my mic off at, like, 2 AM and went, like, you know how it'd be. 10 months left in Nintendo this year. That's scary. It is scary that it's already February. I don't like that. I don't like that, I must say. I want to go in the time chamber and work on stuff. You know? I think I've earned a month in the hyperbolic time chamber. Metal Gear Solid 4 escaping to PS3 is awesome. That's very cool. There was one thing I saw that I thought was really cool, but I can't think of it. Okay, this could be cool, but it could be lame as shit. Dead or Alive coming back. Do I fully trust them to not fuck it up? Who knows? We'll see what happens. It is scary that they didn't confirm if they're giving Dead or Alive 6 rollback. That's really scary. That's really scary. That's the thing. You need to do that. Also, a 20 stream streak. That's very cool. Hooray. I know, who is this and what did they do to Konami? They're making fucking games. I think Silent OF must have, like, set something off in them. They were like, yo, people fuck with it when we make a good game? What if we just make a good game? The booby fighting game. It is a little bit the booby fighting game. It's kind of like... Obviously, there's a good game in there. I played Dead or Alive 5, and I thought it was really fun. But also... I played Akira. Akira's in that game. They're not putting Akira in 6, which is sad. Because Akira's my fucking goat. I like him. Also, one thing I want to share. Okay, so next week I think is when I'm gonna do the subathon. I'm gonna do it next week. Speaking of boobies, HRT is going well for me. Hell yeah! Mine hasn't arrived yet, but all my, like, prep has. Right? I got all my needles and shit, which is kind of tough. It pissed me off. I had 2 separate deliveries in the one day. I went to see my beautiful wife, and then I was like, babe, I gotta go. I gotta pick up my package that had all my needles and shit in it. And then what I did was I walked to the package. I went home. There's a letter waiting for me. I open it up. The letter is just letting me know that there's another package. Not cool. Not a fan of that. Also, yes, Subathon is taking the place of the Friday stream. I'll talk more about what we'll be doing on it. I think what I'm basically going to do is, like, bounce back and forth between, like, Tomodachi Life, Marble Blast, Worms 3D. I'm just going to play a bunch of shit that I like playing, low-key. And other than, like, things that are on the... Other than things that are, like, on the sub-goals. I did share the sub-goals on Blue Sky if you want to have a look. There's some funny stuff in there. If we somehow hit 200, I will order a pizza and I will eat it. Fun fact, I starve to death if we don't hit that one. But also, hang on. Check this out. I will be making Lego on the Subathon stream. And depending how many sets I build depends on like which goals we hit and shit. But I can show you one of the sets that I will be building on stream. This has been like a white whale for me. This is a set I've really wanted for a long time, and I've been waiting for like a good seller, right, in the EU. And I fucking got it. There we go. Dude. I got him. I got him. We will be on this shit. We will be on this shit. I don't think I'll make this one first. I might start off with a smaller set. But dude, this set is beast. This set's so fucking cool. I've wanted this a long ass time. So I am very happy. I fucking love Witch Doctor. He's so cool. It's weird that he doesn't have a staff that's like very big. That was weird. They wanted him to be like a shaman, but they gave him like a maraca. They gave him like a maraca instead of a fucking big staff, which is a weird thing. I have caught the big yellow in the natural habitat. True. Ting Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang. That's like the big Siva Gunner one, right? The fucking Mario World one that Vinny found very funny. I enjoy that. Dude, when you think about it, Witch Doctor's a fucked up song. Right? Because, like, imagine being such a fucking, like, incel that you're crushing on this girl, and instead of, like, being like, oh, damn, I guess that's not gonna work, or, like, saying anything to her, you go up to a fucking shaman, and you're like, dude, can you, like, cast spells and shit? Can you cast some spells and shit to, like, force her to fucking with me? Hello, Comfy Basilisk. Thank you for the raid. We're discussing the ethics of the song Witch Doctor with Ting Ting Walla Walla Bing Bang. I fucked that one up. Ooh ee ooh ah ting tang walla walla bing bang. I'm CP. That's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna be the opposite of CP in a minute because I have a pot of coffee on. But I don't think it's ready yet. Anyways. And the reason Witch Doctor was on came up is because when I do the Subathon next week, I will make Lego. I will make Witch Doctor, but from Lego, which is pretty cool. I've wanted this set for a while, and now I have it. Hooray! Going to a shaman when you're presumably a white American guy with no cultural connection to any animistic folk religions is crazy. Yeah, true. How did he find them? That's nuts. I'm about to hit my third major sleep period in 24 hours. Hell yeah. I'm running off 5 hours of sleep because I stayed up too late playing Pikmin 4. But I did we gotta do spooky tier list because it's Friday the 13th. Oh shit. Wait, we should do a spooky one. Enjoy your melee tier list. I will get that shit up actually. Okay, that's a good point, though. What's a good idea for a spooky tier list? Because I had two in mind. Big L pointing directly at me, jump scare. Remember when that happened in Freddy Five Night? I remember. Okay. Spooky tier list ideas. Because I had two in mind. I want to do... How the characters act in a slasher scenario. Wait, I kind of like that. Wait, that's good. You could swap the axle with one of the Lego flowers. Oh, shit. Wait, yeah, you're kind of right. It's a shame they're all, like, the wrong color. But that could be awesome. Does this character know they have a skeleton in their tier list? Wait, yeah, I like this one, actually. I think we should do that. How they react in a slasher scenario. Okay. Let's get some tiers going. I'll get some... Everyone's deaths in a Final Destination. Oh my god, who's getting the fucking... Who's getting the one in... Is it Final Destination 3? Where it's the gymnast and she just lands wrong and snaps in half. Who's doing that? In Super Smash Bros. Melee, the slasher movie, who wins? Okay, let's do one. Hmm. Eventually wins. Okay, this is like the classic slasher movie shenanigan. She does bouncing fish and lands incredibly wrong. She doesn't have that in Melee. Maybe Melee takes place after Smash 4. Right? Who's got their whole house... Oh my god, wait. Who's got their house set up like Home Alone style? So, like, the slasher breaks into the house and they're like, dude, let's fucking go. And they just, like, activate, like... they activate, like, the final, all the stupid little tricks that they have around their house. Okay. She fucked it up once and was like, never again. That's why she was so bad in Brawl. She was still in recovery. The timeline is backwards. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, this makes sense. In Ultimate, that's just Sheik. She's not very good in that game. That's why she's learning to do bouncing fish. Okay, Smash 4, she's fucked up good. And then between Smash 4 and Brawl, she lands really badly from a bouncing fish. And gets fucked up and is in recovery. And then in Melee, she's recovered. So she doesn't do bouncing fish no more. She was warned not to do that. But she is fucked up good. I love figuring shit out. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, so this is like your level 1 death. Level 1 death is what I'm thinking here. Like, they turn a corner, like, a third of the way into the movie, and then fucking, I don't know, legally distinct Jason Voorhees. James Voorhees. James Voorhees is around the corner, and he goes, BOOM! And they're like, and then they get got. End of. Sleeps through it. Oh my god. Fish. Bowser and Luigi are the Lovebirds who die mid-make-out session. No! Oh, I feel like if they're lovers, then one of them has to die. By the way, is the music loud enough? I know people pointed out that I'm apparently quite loud. John Vaughn, no. Legally distinct. That's Jason from Multiverses. That's Jason from Multiverses. He looked wrong. He looked incorrect in that game. I hit nothing. Good sign. That's a sign I need to turn that shit up. I knew it. I knew it. I'm a bumbler. Okay, how about now? I love when I ask, like, how's the music? And then I get there's music, and I'm like, god damn it. I fucked up. Okay, dies, but... Let me think about this. Still nothing? You serious? Wait. Let me turn it up a smidge more. Okay. Just a tiny bit. As a treat. As a treat. Okay, one more. One more round of turning up the music. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let me see. Dies, but... Accident. Oh, I spelled that shit wrong. Awesome. Dies in a horny way. What do you mean dies in a horny way? What does that mean? What does that mean? The Zen Coder, thank you so much for the sub. I guess, like... Actually, no, this is a slasher trope, you're right. No, you're right. They always got the two who be fucking. And then the slasher comes in on them, and they're like... And they're like, no, dude, we're fucking. You can't kill us. That's not freaking cool. Jason Voorhees, you should respect our personal space. You did not knock. You did not knock. You knew we were fucking, and you still came in here and tried to kill us. That is uncalled for. And then Jason's like... I think that's it. Okay. Fellow Frogger fans, who's ready to bust into a brand new day? That's awesome. That is one of the sub goals, actually. I think it's really high up. It's really high up on the... one of the sub goals for the subathon that I posted on Blue Sky. One of the last ones is 100... attempt a 100% run of Frogger the Great Quest. That is one of them. That's scary. Okay. There will be one for who just, like, beats the shit out of the slasher. Okay. Sleeps through the entire thing. Jason's whole thing is hating sex because he drowned while the camp counselors were boning. Oh yeah, that is true. Look, that's kind of on Jason, though. That's kind of on Jason, though. Right? I think if Jason, in his dead form, if Jason, like, pulls, he's gonna be like, oh, wait, this shit kind of gas. Yeah, I wouldn't have saved me either. My bad, gang. There will be an is the slasher villain. Actually, let's just do that now. Actually, wait. I'm not gonna lie, when I see is the killer, there's this TF2 video that I watched pretty recently, where it's like, I forget what it is. It's like how TF2 decides like who gets the kill in assist scenarios, and there's a really good line in that video where the guy says, if I kill somebody, I'm the killer. And I enjoy that. Okay, also, I can smell my coffee. I can smell my coffee. I'm gonna go get it. It's gonna be scrummy. I finally fixed this camera again. Oh shit! Gang! Spooky skeleton! I'm very in touch today. My bed isn't made properly, but that's still pretty tired. Papa Meatly and Killer Tay. True. I'm about to fuck that up. Hooray! Who is the killer? I gotta think about that. I gotta marinate that one in my brain a little bit. Toph could be. Ganon definitely is not the killer. Ganon is too, like, he's too real. He's too real. Also, gang, I gotta show you something. Hype train. Why is there a hype train? What caused that? Have you investigated the case of 12 being Homer? I have sources. I have sources. Lost Painting? Lost Painting is a real good fucking song. Okay, gang. I gotta show you something real quick, actually, as well. So, actually, you know, I'll show it. Let's get some tears going. I realized something recently. I use these stream VODs to sleep, but I can't do that with the Frogger VODs. The game pisses me off so bad, I just can't go to sleep. Worms VODs, though, knocks me out real quick. You know what I should do? During the subathon, if it goes on real long, I will probably split it up across multiple days on the off chance it gets real long. But, like... How do I put it? What was I gonna say? I'm having to think. Fuck. Yeah, if it goes on for a really long time, we can have a, we can just hop on Frogger for like half an hour, and that wakes everyone up. It, like, pisses everyone off into staying awake. Alright. Evades the killer but sustains injuries, eventually wins. Who's just, like, the... Luigi kind of has, like, failboy energy. I only got Twitch a week ago to watch Big Yellow streams. Hell yeah! That is probably... I was about to say that's the best use of it. That's really egotistical. Right? That's really egotistical. I shouldn't say that. Oh, finally, you can watch the... I'm the reason to download Twitch. I'm the streamer. I'm the streamer, gang. Samus does it in a bad way. Badass way. Okay, actually, I have an idea for Samus. We'll get to her later. But Luigi kind of has the vibe that he would, like, fumble his way through the entire thing. Like, Samus has, like, Ripley alien vibes. But, like, I think Samus just kind of cleans house. She just beats the, like... Okay, if Samus was in a slasher movie scenario, the movie is over in 40 minutes. Right? She solos Jason. Dies but in a freak accident completely unrelated to the killer. Actually, you know what? Actually, okay, tell you what. Here's another one. Dr. Mario is absolutely one of these. And let me tell you why. Dr. Mario, to me, is the second... He's like the last guy to die. Or maybe second... No, okay. There's like a tier list for like dying in like... In like horror movies. If you're like... Either if you're queer... Or you're a girl, and the movie makes you out to be a fucking bimbo idiot, you're dying first. You're dying real fast. And if you're the love interest, you're dying last. Like, the more... If you're... Okay, I feel like in a slasher movie scenario, if there's, like, a major female character, if they're, like, remotely competent, they're probably the love interest, and either way, they're dying last. They're dying, but they're dying last, I think. Okay? They're always an early one. Stoner 2. The thing with Dr. Mario, I think he is the second to last guy to die. Right? Because he would be, like, helping people. Luigi's gonna get fucked up by John Jason. Right? No, he's gonna get killed mid-explanation of how to kill the villain. I bet you that's what fucking happens. I bet you that's what happens. Who's the final girl to die? Who's competent woman? Oh, no, Nana, I think, just straight up lives. Nana straight up lives. She has, like, she's, like, low-key enough. High large lemon color. That is me. Final girl is such a trope. Yes. I think, see, Luigi has enough, like, fail girl energy where he's allowed into the, like, final girl. What if instead of Melee, if it was woke, instead of Final Destination, we're playing on Final Girl? Instead of Battlefield, they play on Pronoun Field. Instead of doubles, Melee players run polyamory brackets. Final egg. First time we're watching a tier list stream live, excited to see everything. Hell yeah! It's been a while since I've done one of these. Battle Herfield. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is the stoner. Dude, the stoner. This guy, he does not make it. Polyamory bracket is giving me terrible, wonderful ideas. Yeah, okay, actually, one thing that's very funny. Okay. This is really silly, actually. This is not a bracket, but I did think of it, though. How do I put it? By the way, I absolutely agree with whoever called the killer John Vore. Oh my god. Can you fucking imagine if instead of being like a silent killer like Jason Voorhees, it was a guy and he was like, oh, I'm the killer. I'm gonna get you, and then I'm gonna vore you. And then all of the, like, survivors in the movie, they evade the killer the entire movie, not because they're scared, but they're kind of uncomfortable. Like, they see the killer approaching, and they're just like... They're just like... Dude, no, like... Falco smokes weed, not even that much, but he keeps mentioning it. Yeah, he does actually. That makes sense. Falco acts like a stoner. He takes one puff and he puffs it wrong, and he's hacking his lungs up. Okay. I used the last of my Oatly Light to make that coffee. I'm pissed off. But yeah, Falco's dying real quick. Dies, but in a freak accident completely unrelated to the killer. Dude, is this Mario? No, I think I know what Mario's gonna do. Okay, wait. I've thought of one, but I want to do it later. I have a really good idea for this. Dude, I think they might actually play this for laughs. I think Peach might die pretty early. Peach, I think, is the character that the film would treat as, like, the bimbo who's just, like, too stupid to live, right? And I think they would, like, play her for laughs. She's just gonna, like, fall down the stairs wrong. She's gonna scream. And everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, she's screaming. That means the killer is here. And then she's gonna be like, I tripped a nail. I'm the girl character. And everyone's gonna be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Link is the one actually constantly smoking weed, but they're so good at keeping it together you never even know. No, Link's tolerance is through the fucking roof. Easy. Ooh, Captain Falcon is a sports jock who gets in over his head. Peach is like at a lake in a bikini. She slips on the dock and dies. Yes, I kind of see that. I can see that. Dude, I think Popo sleeps through the whole thing. I think he's just, like, sleepy. No, exactly. Peach is not that stupid, but they make her act like that. In the context of, like... in the context of, like, slasher movie, they would make her out to be the token bimbo character, right? Do we have a... you know what? There's our token himbo character. I kind of like this. Yeah. I think that works. We've got bimbo and himbo. We got fucking Thing 1 and Thing 2. They're not making it, I'm sorry. Is anyone else sleeping through... I mean, I want to say Puff sleeps through the whole thing. I think, yeah. I don't think the killer... The thing is, okay, here's the difference between these two, right? Popo just happens to sleep through the whole thing, right? The killer does not notice him. Puff sleeps through the whole thing. The killer notices. But, like, can't kill Jigs. The killer would not kill Jigglypuff. Don't they have something... That happens in one of the Friday the 13th movies, right? Jason, like, stumbles across, like, a kid. But, like, he doesn't kill the kid because that's, like, you know, he's not really about that. Imagine that, but asleep. That's it. God, you know what I need to watch again? You know what's a good-ass movie? I need to watch fucking Freddy vs. Jason. That's a fun movie. I need to trick someone into watching Freddy vs. Jason with me. I like that movie. I think the last horror movie I watched was, like... I think it was fucking Nightmare on Elm Street 3. So silly. What a goofy-ass movie. Okay, is the killer... Dude, I want to say DK so bad. I want to say DK's the killer so bad. I don't... Part of me also wants to say, like... Ness. In like a weird kind of Chucky sense. Yoshi? Yo, honestly? No, this is Melee Yoshi. There's something about his eyes that I don't fuck with. You can see it. You can see the hatred in his eyes. I don't like that one bit. That's a killer if I ever seen it. No, big time. Yeah, not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. He's gotta go. Ness back during the edgy phase. Yeah. I think I could see, like, just look at his face, dude. He does have, like, Chucky vibes about him. He does have Chucky vibes about him. I think I'll hold off on Ness for a minute. Okay. Let's see. Okay, wait. I can't spell. Who's this? I'll use that fuck-ass shade of green that I hate. This one's pretty obvious, yeah. Yeah, Mario is homophobic, that's true. What if there would have been... There could be multiple killers. There could be, we'll think about it. But Yoshi definitely has killer vibes. He's kind of fucked up. No, yeah, I would watch the fuck out of this movie. Yeah, this would be awesome. That you'd be juggling like 26 plot lines, but it would not matter. It would still be fun. I could still fuck with this. There's a lot to be said for it. Who else is here? I mean, obvious one. Okay, actually, you know what? I want to put... Wait. Actually, no, I have an idea for Ganon. I'm gonna hold off on Ganon. Yeah, Mewtwo just absolutely solos the killer. It does not matter who it is. Freddy would, like, try and go into Mewtwo's mind and, like, explode on contact, right? He just gets he would go into Mewtwo's brain and be like, I'm gonna haunt their dreams, haha, and then he gets fucking raging demoned by like 1,000 Mewtwo's. It's over. Okay. I have an idea. 2 ideas. Bobby. Has the entire house booby-trapped. I hate that that's not one word. What if I do this? If I get rid of the line, does booby-trapped fit? Oh, that pisses me off. Your bobby traps. Yeah, that'll do. Fine. I guess booby gets its own line. Boobies, you say? Lot to be said. What if you got booby trapped in real life, but it was just boobies? And it's like, what? Dang it, Bobby! Dang it, Bobby! You let Jason Voorhees into our house. What am I gonna do now?
I don't know, Dad. I don't really care. I have booby-trapped the entire house, Dad.
I tell you what? Bobby, get these traps out of the house. I nearly fell down the stairs. This bit is changing. That turned into a different voice. Mitch, bird booby trapped the whole house, Mitch. I'm going to die. Okay. Here's one. Okay. There's a way to word this. Let me think about this one. I have to think about this. This is the, okay, so this is the, yeah, exactly. This is the guy who, like, loses, the extremely competent character who loses all of their brain cells in the last, like, 10 minutes of the movie. Who's getting Saw 5? Who's getting Saw 5'd? Okay. Oh, did I miss a blue? I think I did miss a blue. Oop. No, I didn't. Okay. I think Link's the obvious one here. Link would, like, find out about, like... Yeah, no, yeah. No, yeah. I can't agree more. Okay, Link has booby traps around the house. Link has just met evil Home Alone. Right? Link has, like, Home Alone 5 going on. Dude. I saw, like, a video talking about all the different traps in, like, the Home Alone series. And it's crazy. I never realized as a kid, like, the last one I watched as a kid was, like, Home Alone 4, I think. And, dude, some of the ones are fucking stupid. He, like, floods a mansion to deal with 2 people. It's not even, like, his dad's mansion, so he can, like, bank on his dad forgiving him. No, it's just, like, a woman's mansion. You just destroyed her life. To deal with 2 people. Yeah, there is one in, I think, Home Alone 6 or something, where they just give him a gun. Like, he shoots a guy with, like, a huge object and, like, concusses him severely. It's fucked up. There is one where, like, yeah, he knocks a dude out, puts a VR headset on him, and the guy is like, oh, geez, I'm gonna die, because he wakes up and thinks the VR is real life. There is 6 of them, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There is 6 of them. It's very sad. Mars Tipper mechanic translate directly into hypercompetent except when it matters. Yes. That does make sense. Kirby is still a dimension level threat. I think that's valid. I think Sheik is this one as well. I think both of these have the entire thing, like, booby-trapped. I think I'm pretty sure there's 6. It's Home Alone, Home Alone 2, Home Alone 3, which is which is where shit starts getting goofy. And then Home Alone 4, which is, like, the disgustingly early 2000s. And then Home Alone 5, I think, is just a normal movie. And then it's Home Sweet Home Alone, which is, like, the Omega-ass one. And then I think that's it. The glue trap onto feather on a freshly burnt face. Yeah, that would fucking sting. There's the one in Home Alone 2 where he just, like, a guy just blows up. Kevin becomes... Yeah, exactly. These two, I think, are just Rambo. And also, okay, I wanna add something here. So these two are really fucking fucked up. Okay? The killer is not lasting, like, a second in this house. I think the differentiation between Sheik and Link, I think if you're the killer and Sheik has the house booby-trapped, you're dying to the first trap. The first trap just kills you outright. Link, I think it's a bit more Home Alone-y. Right? You get hit by the first trap and it, like, disorientates you and you stumble into the second one, which, like, hurts your foot. And you're like, ah, fuck my foot. And then you stumble into a third trap. Okay? Oh, yeah. They should not have put the rusty nail in there. They shouldn't have put that in the film. That's not a trap. I hate that. Ugh. I could not... Keep that shit silly fun. Keep that shit silly. There was nothing fun about the nail. There was nothing fun about the nail. Just put some spiky shit on the stairs. Right? Not like that. Not cool, John Home Alone. Yeah, Rube Goldberg machine. Now, Young Link dies to his own booby trap. This is like realistic Home Alone, okay? Like where he has the house booby trapped, but something goes wrong, and then he just dies in all of his... He just dies to his own traps. True, infection would have fucked him up big time. If I had a nickel for every time someone slipped on something in Home Alone, I'd have like 8 nickels. Hell yeah. Damn, I've been living here for 7 months and I have not managed to Home Alone myself. That's pretty cool. I have not fallen victim to any devious traps. I guess the closest is I nearly... Okay. Oh my fucking god. This one's stupid, actually. The closest I've come to, like, injuring myself in my own home is... This is so stupid. I was doing push-ups in the kitchen because I was waiting for my breakfast. And my floor is, like, hard concrete. And I just have a lot of, like, rugs on the floor, okay? And I had one hand on one rug and one hand on the other rug. And while I was doing push-ups, the rugs separated. They slid out from under me. So I went, like, what? But it was fine. But it was a little funny. I could have smashed my face into concrete, but I did not. Nice. A Brand Steel Hunger Games simulator with melee characters. Oh, we should do that during the Subathon. That would be badass. I would like that. That's a fun idea. One of the goals on the Subathon thing is finally attempt a Silly Smash 4 tier list. That is one of the goals. We've been putting that one off for like 4 years. I think it's worth a shot. Oh yeah. Not survivable. They get like the fucking the bricks on them. Hey Smello. Not Smello. I had a shower this morning. I'm not the Smello. Absolutely not. Wario would have fucked shit up in these. A knife blade on a Kirika blade? Oh no! Wait, yeah, the fucking Bionicle? Oh, actually, speaking of Bionicle, I do want to show you something. So, like I said, I have 3 Lego sets, set aside to potentially build during the Subathon. They're all Lego Hero Factory, funnily enough. They're all Lego Hero Factory. In case you didn't see it, I'm going to show it again because I am so happy I managed to get this set. Hooray. Witch Doctor... I called the Witch Doctor and he gave me a Lego set and I didn't understand why he did that. Hooray. I may have been putting some devious traps in your house while you've been streaming. The reason I said about Friday the 13th... Fuck. Whoa! Hold the fuck. Okay, this is too far. Okay, Twitch has held some... Okay. Twitch has held some chat messages for weird reasons before. This is too far. Why did Twitch hold yes les babiabs? That is 1984. That's too fucking far. Okay, but anyway, I want to show you something. I did actually have 4 Lego sets lined up, but I had kind of a shitty day. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to build one as a treat. I'm going to build one now as a treat. And I built this piece of shit. This is a bad Lego set that I want to do a video on down the line. It's Firelord. Look at him. Do you see, are you seeing his many problems? Are you seeing his many problems? Dude. His thigh game is diabolical. What the hell went wrong? That's so sad. I like him more than I thought I would. I thought I was gonna be like, yeah, this guy sucks. No, there's a lot of stuff I quite like about him actually. What the hell happened to Bionicle? This is Hero Factory. This is the one after that. And yes, hang on. Put him in thigh-high socks. You know what I get? Oh my god. Okay, you know what that reminds me of actually? I used to, back when I was a kid, when I was like 8 or 9, there was one time where I had exactly 4 Bionicles. And we were going on holiday to Paris, and I couldn't bring them with me. So literally, I put all of them in the bed. And I put each Bionicle like in a sock, like a little sleeping bag, so they could sleep while I was gone. That shit was awesome. I would fuck up Bionicle's thigh highs though. They gotta make them. They gotta go Elnet ASAP, but listen. He does have, I can confirm. Hang on. Let me show the thing. Dude, this is what I talked about in my video. These fuck-ass arm supports are so horrific. They're so bad. How far can I get the arm to go backwards? That is as far backwards as his arm goes. That's as far backwards as his arm goes. Do you see the problem? Do you see the problem? Oh, it is such a boneheaded design decision, and it feels awful to move and shit, but oh, I forgot he has a face on the back of his head. Because another set uses this as a helmet. So he's just got two faces. I like him more than I thought I would, though. I won't lie. He's not awful. There's things to appreciate about him. Arms are just funny legs. True. But does this mean legs are just big arms? Oh, yo, like Sonic 3. Biceps are just upper thighs. That's thigh? I'm thigh? Actually, wait, check this out. Hang on. 1 minute. Check out my special move. 1 minute. I enjoy doing this. God damn, my arm is blue. What the fuck? I enjoy doing this. I enjoy, like, making my bicep move. That's pretty cool. Yeah, right? Like, he's not a good set, but I enjoy him. He's alright. He's a cutie patootie, dare I say. I think I'll put him over here. I'll put him over here. Nothing to do with anything currently being discussed? Hell yeah, go for it. That's what the chat is for. Amongst other things, I think. There we go. I'm just gonna leave him over here. Out of the way. Saying biceps are just upper thighs is making me think wearing 4 thigh highs. You just have smaller thigh highs, but for your arms. Yeah. I guess it's Big Blue, yeah. I can't really judge him for being janky. Okay, true, but if you've seen the prototype Fire Lord, you know they fucked up. I should work out so I can have awesome lesbian arms. It's fucked up. I've actually been trying to work out a lot more lately, and I've been, like, actually seeing results. But I have been warned, like, the second I start E, my upper body strength is going to annihilate itself, and it's like, fuck. So now I'm going to be fighting against it. I'm fighting an uphill battle. This tier list is their roles in a slasher movie. Yeah, Bowser is, like, one, Luigi's love interest. So you want to see Bowser make it to the end, right? Why is Yoshi the killer? Vibes. I don't fuck with him. He also has parry, right? He has parry in this game, doesn't he? So I think he might be kind of invincible. Like, they would try and... These guys would try and... Can confirm that E can destroy your upper body strength. I had number 4 E, and now somehow I went to the negatives. Not looking forward to that. Not looking forward to that. Look, it's fine. I know 2 extremely buff trans women. So, like... I just gotta follow in their footsteps a bit. You could make it work. How about Focus Punch on Weasel, Elekid, and Munchlax? It was really funny to switch into Chimchar and Focus Punching. That is badass, actually. I like that. Totally should have lived. Dies for plot reasons. Is anyone else this? Yeah. This is Ganon. You want Bowser to live because that's Luigi's love interest, you know? You know, you want to see them get out of this together. Ganon, I think, is just the most competent guy. I think Ganon... I think earlier on in the movie he gets caught by the killer, but actually, like, semi-successfully fights him off. I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking Ness is either the killer, like Chucky, or he's this. Or he's this. Actually, wait, no, you know what? Let me think about this. What if Yoshi kills the other characters by doing the pink Yoshi, pregnant Yoshi tech? Dude, stop! Dude, stop. Ganon dies as a consequence of revealing the killer's weakness. Yeah, I think he definitely does. He definitely does. He, like, figures out how to kill the killer, but just, like, dies so someone less competent than him has to do it. Pikachu is a dog, so he'll survive to the end to avoid the audience being sad. I think there's a lot to be said. That's fair. Okay, I'm gonna put Ness here. Hear me out. I think Ness is the designated shock value kill. The one that makes you go, oh my god, they killed a kid? This movie is not fucking around. Good heavens, right? Oh my god, Pikachu's in cahoots. Cahoots with the killer. Wait. That reminds me. Okay. Let me make that smaller, that's pissing me off. Oh. No, that's fine. He thinks he's being clever. I think... Oh, would Fox do that? Is he that fucked up? I should do the Pokemon version of this again. It's been a while. You've got big bingers for the tier list. This is the worst day of my life. Mario would. Mario, but okay. Would Fox go here? Do you think on the down low, Fox has low-key been fucking with the paranormal? Do you think he sees... Yeah, I can't see... Like, Fox is an asshole, but he's like... I just can't see him being that bad, that much of an asshole. Falco would be on the down low. Let me see. Okay, hear me out. This one sounds stupid, but hear me out. Kirby tries to make friends with the killer. So here's the difference between these two. Because I understand that implying Kirby would do such a thing is really upsetting, so you gotta hear me out. You gotta hear me out here, right? Mario does this after 2 or 3 people have already died. Okay? Wait. Does Moth try and recruit him? No way, oh my fucking... Does Moth try and recruit the killer? Okay, let me, I'll come back to this in a minute, I'll come back to this. Yeah, okay, hear me out. So Mario, right? Mario tries to side with the killer after 2 or 3 people have already died. He's like weighing the odds. He's weighing the odds, okay? And he's like, I have a better chance if I side with the killer. He finds the killer and is like, hey dude, I'll tell you where everyone is if you don't kill me. And then the killer's like... And then Mario shows him one dude, the killer kills the dude, and Mario's like, hell yeah, see? We make a good team. And then the killer kills Mario. You know? He's a bomb. Mario's a bomb. The killer gets something out of him once, and then just... No. Kirby does this before the killer has killed anybody. He just stumbles upon this big scary looking dude, and then he's like, oh dude, do you want to be friends? Do you want to be friends? Hooray. Hooray. Okay. I don't think Kirby dies. Kirby does not die. I think Kirby's too immortal. I think Kirby just, like, he gets this, he's like, okay, Kirby tries to befriend the killer, like, hits him, like, real bad, and then Kirby's designated role in the movie is invincible figure who just helps people. The thing absorbing the killer ability. Oh my god, no! I don't want Kirby to become the thing. If the first 2 or 3 victims are men, Mario will complain that not enough women are dying and call the killer a oh my god. Yeah, like if the women start living a little too long, Mario's like, oh, this is one of those movies, huh? And it's like, shut the fuck up. Yeah, Kirby has to, like, because he's too immortal, he just, like, wanders off, right? The only way you can get him out of the movie is he just wanders off. Okay. Let's see. Game & Watch. Wait, I have an idea, actually. I know what to do. Wait, where did Game & Watch go? Oh, Game & Watch is not the killer. My bad. Wait, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hang on. This is a good one. This is it, yeah. This is like old man knows about the guy. Game & Watch warns them 10 minutes into the movie and then never interacts again. I was gonna say as well, like the killer could not interact with Game & Watch. Game & Watch just warns them. Game & Watch like warns them about the killer. And everyone's just like, shut up old man, you don't know nothing. And he's like, oh well, back to making sausages. Fuck you, gang, you don't know nothing. Okay, here's my idea. You know who Fox is? Fox is like the cop. But the movie opens on like... Fox is like the cop talking to the only survivors at the end of the movie. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. He shows up at the end of the movie and is like, what happened here? And Luigi and Nana are like, you're not gonna believe this. And he doesn't believe it. He's like, well, I don't really feel like... Yeah, Fox thought he was done with this. You would say the top tier is a cop. Yep, all top tiers are cops, except... Sheik's not a top tier, Sheik's a high tier. That don't matter, that's fine. Doesn't the cop usually die at the end? Dude, I fucking wish. Okay, who else we got? The Pikachus are tough. The Pikachus are kind of tough. Oh my god, wait, no. No. Dude, he loses his brother. Dude, his fucking brother gets owned. This is like how Bowser dies. Bowser dies and Luigi loses his lover. Pikachu dies and Pichu loses his, like... I feel like Pichu is like the little... Pichu, he might be like the kid in the fucking... The Mummy Returns. Who just kind of like... provides nothing to the survivors and just makes one-liners. You know what I mean? He might be like that. And then he has one emotional moment when Pichu dies. On the 13th of February 2026, my brother Pikachu died. He fucking died. That's fucked up. Who is Axe gonna play now? What the hell? Yeah, I'm pretty sold on DK surviving, but I don't know how he survived. Someone dies and Pichu says, talk about a killer mo- Oh, he fucking would do that. He fucking would do that. He might say it about his brother, and then someone's like, dude, and then Pichu's like, oh wait, yeah, my brother died. Donkey Kong? Wait. I was gonna say... part of me wants to put DK in this tier. Has the entire house booby-trapped to defeat the killer. The catch is that DK is in a different continent. He just has his... He has his house. It's like a different house. He just has his house booby-trapped for no reason. Just for fun. Just for fun. I'm not... oh my god. Are we just putting all the heavies in the fucking totally should have lived dies for plot reasons tier? Okay. I'll think about DK. I gotta let DK marinate. Moth. What's Moth doing? Moth is the guy who tries to stand up to the killer, but he fucks it up real bad. This makes sense. I think Moth is the guy who tries to fight back, and it immediately backfires. I think that makes sense. Because the shit K-roll pulls, that's true. Having a second house to fill with death traps as a hobby is something a fucked up billionaire would do. Yeah, that's true, genuinely. See, this is why, if I was a billionaire, I would just make a Home Alone house for fun. I wouldn't be evil. I mean, if you are a realistically, if you're a billionaire, you gotta be a little evil. You gotta be a lot evil, actually. There's like a line that you cross. Once you get a certain amount of money, you a designated fucked up guy. You overstepped. Making a Home Alone house is a little evil. Not if you tell people that's what it is. 1% critted on enemy face. He would. Wait. I kind of like that idea, actually. Roy, like... God, during the development of the film. He's a dumb influencer who dies in the first 30 minutes. Okay. I got it. Not only does Roy die, he dies in the fucking trailer. This is the guy, this is like the one kill in the movie that they just reveal before it drops. The small yellow live. Yes. Flies just outside of the dubious dude's reach. It don't matter none. Oh, my back hurts. Ugh. Yeah, Roy absolutely dies in the trailer, in my opinion. He absolutely just dies in the trailer. He has, like, the least cool kill, but it's got a cool... Like, the kill is boring, but it's got a cool camera shot. It's got a fun angle on it. Zelda, what are you? Yeah. Yeah. Zelda is... I think Zelda... No, I think Nana is final girl. Zelda's the girl who they set up as, like, way cooler and more competent than Nana. And then she just gets God. She just gets God. Imagine you see Roy being killed in the trailer, but it's through his live stream. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Roy Gaming. Zelda motivates the killer to kill, which is why she became Sheik to booby-trap the hat. Wait. That's a good-ass point, actually. Wait, is that what this is? But no, it doesn't backfire, though. The killer does not know. Wait, yes. No, this makes sense. Wait. I got you. Yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense. Fake's death, but epic plot twist. Okay, I guess you go above Trader Jones. There we go. Sorry, Roy, you're getting the grey tier. It's not often I bust out the grey tier, but you know how it is. Yeah. No, Roy actually dies for real. Roy dies for real. And Zelda is like the plot twist. I think that makes sense. I think, honestly, might be kind of boring. I think DK sleeps through the entire thing. Okay. I think DK sleeps through the entire thing, and let me explain why, okay? How does Popo die? He doesn't. He doesn't. He sleeps through the whole thing, and I'll tell you why. Popo just lucks. Pure luck, okay? Popo sleeps through the entire movie, and the killer never finds him. It's just pure coincidence that he dodges the killer, okay? The killer finds Jigglypuff asleep, but doesn't kill Jigglypuff because Jigglypuff can't do nothing wrong. Jigglypuff is a baby, you know? Why would you do that to them? Not cool. Not nice. Uncalled for, even. You know what I mean? The film takes place in a cabin in the woods. DK is like a kindly yet powerful Bigfoot creature who shows up to help defeat the killer. See, the angle, I like that, but the angle I was taking is like... Okay. In my head, DK sleeps through the whole thing. The killer walks in on him asleep, but very quickly realizes, dude, if this guy wakes up, I'm fucked. Like, the killer realizes that this is like he needs DK asleep in order to get anything done. He is comically outmatched. Jason Voorhees lasts 1 second against DK. 1 millisecond. 1 millisecond. Yeah, exactly. He's just like, he finds DK asleep and is like, thank fuck, Jesus, I can't do that. Yeah, he punched the moon out of orbit. If that's the moon, that's just the moon. If he's doing that to the moon, imagine what Jason Voorhees is doing. Yeah, why did I say Jason Voorhees is Yoshi? I forgot that it was Yoshi. DK is the living version of that Don't Wake Daddy board game. Oh my fucking god, I remember playing that game. That game's so funny. Oh, if you wake Dad, he's gonna be so mad. What if Dad woke up and he was fucking chill? He was like, yo, it's my boys, it's my boys. You know, be nice. Okay. I think I'm pretty happy with that. I think we got a good lineup. Nintendo Moon is made of hollow cheese. Yoshi slash Jason is like a fucked up double dash pairing. Joshi Voorhees. Joshi Yorhees even. Yoshi. But dad could sleep through a fucking tsunami. I could sleep through a fucking tsunami. I'm a very heavy sleeper. I will say though, I did mention this on Blue Sky. And it was... it's kind of fucked up. I had, for a long time, I had Turnabout Sisters as my alarm. And I had a video on in the background just to fall asleep to. And in the video, they play Turnabout Sisters. And it woke me up. My brain was like hardwired to wake up when it hears that. MF will make a board game instead of going to therapy. True, a little true, a little true. Oh my god, wait. Gang, you're not gonna believe this. I meant to, like, now that we finished the tier list, I meant to just reset the stream. I nearly clicked stop streaming. That's the wrong ass button. Why would I ever do that in a million years? That is wrong. I quite like my stream. I would not turn it off. Bad news, buddy. I'm sure some of you were like, hooray! They're going to turn the stream off. But no. Sorry, buddy. You're watching. Am I too late? No. We've only done one. So we will do another one. There we go. Do it for content. I'm not doing it. That's the opposite of content. Then there's nothing for you to watch. You almost did a big oopsie. That is true. I do... okay, low-key I gotta be the pisser, though. Okay, I gotta be the pisser, so... I'll make you look at Elfelt for a minute. I know we're only an hour in. I usually don't have to do that fast. But I'll let you look at Elfelt for a minute. There we go. Awesome. Enjoy the creature. I'll be back in 1 second. Wait, hang on a fucking... It'd be 2 stream... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, wow. That's a really good outfit. Elfelt says gamble your life savings. Would you listen to Elfelt or the scary skeleton? Also, I liked that lineup. That was good. The way that the chair turned while I was gone made it look like... It made it look like... she looked like the slasher killer. What are you and Bridget planning to do for Valentine's Day? You know what's kind of funny? It's kind of cute, actually. We were thinking that, like... Instead of, like... Me and the cool wife doing anything for Valentine's Day, we might do something today. It's very funny. She like how do I put it? Let me think. It's like, oh wait, what was the thing? Oh yeah, okay. We were thinking of, instead of doing Valentine's Day, we would maybe do something today, like this evening. For Friday the 13th. She, like, doesn't fuck with Valentine's Day because it's, like, you know, it's, like, capitalist slop. So, we were thinking, okay, either the 13th or the 15th, and then we remembered that today's Friday the 13th. And we were like, that's way funnier. That's way funnier. I don't know if I want to do Who They Would Main. I don't know if I want to do that one. I've done it for Third Strike. I think I've definitely done it for Third Strike, though. Will you be playing the Great Ace Attorney in Valentine's? I actually am. That's a good point. Yeah, I'm playing the Great Ace Attorney tomorrow. My Valentine's date is the 3rd case of that game. Okay, so here's an idea. My idea that I had was... Let me think. The Gay Ace Attorney. This is true. There's a lot of that. I'm thinking we do... Herlock Shloms is your Valentine's date? Fuck yes. Life is good. Life is good. I'm thinking... I want to do how these characters act at the gym. I think that would be fun. The Rise of... Kill stands for God, I love lesbian. Why was that held? That's an awesome post. Why would that ever be held? God. The Rise of Reginald Steele and Glalie. I didn't know about Glalie. I knew Reggie Steele was on the up and up. People be fucking with Reggie Steele big time. My wife is a big Reggie Steele enjoyer. Shout out to Reggie Steele. Let me think. I'm gonna need help with this one. I'm not much of a gym goer. I've been, but... been a while. I'm usually more of a swimmer than a gymmer. But I kind of like that idea. Let me see. Yeah, what's Glalie up to? Is it... Are we talking OU? Are we talking OU? Or are we talking like UU? Glalie is gender goals. You what? You mean an orb? I mean, I guess Spike's Ice and Boom does make sense. Yes, an OU? It's so strange. It has 80 across the board. The best lead matchups. It has Taunt. That's good, I guess. I guess it would be good hyper offense, maybe. Okay. I do also want to do... I'm not sure which one I want to do first. I'm thinking... how they behave at the gym, and what I want to do... I want to see what these characters do during a 24-hour stream. That's what I want to do. I nearly put 24-hour stream as a sub-goal. I know I can't do that shit. There is no hope in hell I can do a 24-hour stream. Not in a million years am I capable of that. I'm too much of an EP sleeper. I could not do that. I mean, I did the 9-hour one, but that was only because the wine fuels my body. Okay. I think we'll do the gym one first, and then we'll do, like, 24-hour stream. I think that's a good idea. I like that. Okay. No, it's wine energy. You know what? Actually, this is an intelligent discussion. I am getting them. This is an intelligent discussion. There we go. Yeah, no, this is a meeting of the minds. I think this is warranted, actually. That smells weird. Get my thinking booze, yeah. I've been very well behaved recently, so it's fine. Alright. Beautiful. Okay. Here's the obvious one. Regular gym goer. Have you ever played Silksong? No, actually. I should have. The main reason I've never played Silksong is because I never finished Hollow Knight. Mario says he's gonna start going to the gym daily, goes once, sees a woman, then never goes again, and blames woke culture. Hate how right you are. He would fucking do that. Who goes to the gym just to get into fights with buff people? No. Let me think about this. Regular gym goer. Yeah. I think that's a given. Let me see. Yeah, there's gotta be doesn't go to gym. Let me think about this one. This one's kind of tricky. I'm trying to think of, like... Okay, yeah. That's not how you spell that. That's a name. Thank you. Giving an... I'm gonna say shot, because I wanted to fit. Giving an earnest shot. God, I can't spell. No, it doesn't fit! Oh my god, wait, you're right. Gets a gym membership as a New Year's resolution, goes 2 times and never goes again. See, that's partially why I haven't, like, signed up to the gym. Because I'm terrified that will be me. Also, I just don't... It's too fucking expensive. Too fucking... Oh my god, gang. I had to drop a shit ton of money today. Because I may or may not have done some taxes a year and a half late. I don't know. I was kind of worried that would be super illegal. And then I just did it, and it was a non-issue. It was a complete nothing burger. I had such a hard time. I think they realized, you know what it is? Okay, I think they recognize, because this is like my Irish, yeah, accidental tax evasion, we'll call it. It was accidental tax evasion. I think a reason why, for the record, this was all Irish tax. This is stuff I need to sort out so I can be doing Swedish tax stuff, okay? I think in Ireland, they recognize that their resources for tax are so fucking bad, and the means of submitting it, like, their tools, the tools they give you to actually do your taxes are so fucking awful and poorly made that they can't really punish you for not doing your taxes right. I think in Ireland, they have to let, like, anything slide. Like, genuinely. Because it's just, like, It's a disaster. Okay. Let's see. Gave it an earnest attempt but didn't stick with it. Uses basically all the gym equipment wrong in an attempt to look cool. No, I will also do only there for the pool. That's me. I love swimming. I am the swimmer. Did not give earnest attempt. Didn't go. Doesn't want to go. Yeah, we will do that as well. Yeah, the downside to Island being very lax with this shit is living in Island, where everything costs $1 million. Nope, I'm swimming in da pool. I love that fucking image. Get a job. Nope, I'm playing in da bowl. I love playing in da bowl. Playing in da bowl is such a fucking good image. Goes for friend peer pressure and ends up with more gains instead friend. Everything costs $1 trillion, even dying. Yeah, that's true. Where would you put Bro Snake on this? I'll think about it once I have more tiers. I need to let that one marinate. Okay, we can... This one pisses me off because it does work out for him. It does work out for him. He's got a... You know he's got a... His body is fucking absurd. But he is such an ass about it. He doesn't wipe shit. He does not wipe the equipment down when he's done with it. He be drenching everything. Right? He will, like... He doesn't put the weights back in the right places. Oh my god, dude. Big L should get one of those huge funny wine glasses. You know what? I actually have one. I have one that's like this, but taller. You know what's really annoying, actually? This is my only normal wine glass. So I've had friends over and offered them wine, and they have to drink out of doohickeys. It's really silly. Falcon has his own Oh, wait, yes. Gym at home is a good one. Gym at home is a good one. We should do that too. That is one of them. Regular gym goer. Who is a regular gym goer? Yo, honestly, I think Ganon is a positive gym bro. I think Ganon would look after me. I think he would, actually. Ganon would look after me a little bit, and it would be wonderful, I think. You know what I mean? How do I put this? Like, he would... There's like a fucking copy paster I saw recently of a guy going to the gym, and he's really feeble and weak and fucked up, and people make fun of him a little bit, and he's about to leave, and then like a gym bro asks, like, hey, can you spot me? And then the gym bro just like helps him out for a full fucking hour. You know? Ganon respects the gym code. He's definitely fine. He'll like seek someone out who is on the verge of being like this one and get them to stick with it. He's a great spotter. I think I see it. He'd look after you. He'd be good. Gave it an earnest attempt. I mean, this one's kind of obvious. Do we include the secret pincer? I can tell you where pincer... At the end, I'll tell you where pincer goes. I have a very elaborate pincer bit planned. It's gonna be good. Okay. Let's see. Snake is too fucked up to just normally go to the gym. Who's just a regular gym goer? I think Fox is a gym goer. And he's really low-key about it. You're right. Wait, yes. Wait, no. Okay, I nearly put Bowser in Gym Bro positive just because I really like the idea of Bowser helping to spot Luigi. I really like the idea of, like, Luigi not super fucking with the gym, and then Bowser, like, helps him out. But I think he does mostly work out at home. I like that one. Samus, Fox, and Samus, regular gym goer, passes out. Yeah, but that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. I think Peach could be more of a swimmer, honestly. Peach would be good at swimming. I don't know why. I get swimmer vibes from Peach. Okay, I get like, okay. Samus is just buff. Peach is like swimming vibes, and Zelda has like treadmill vibes. Right? Uses basically all the gym equipment wrong in an attempt to look cool. Who's doing this? Who's doing this? Obviously, it has Mario vibes a little bit, but I don't think so. Oh, dude. Dude, yeah. I hate to do it to Roy. I hate to do Roy like this, but that's true. Zelda Sheikah's acrobatics? Sheik maybe. I guess on the download. Actually, wait, no. Honestly... Yeah, no, if Zelda's doing all that as Sheik, she's gotta be a little... She's gotta be up here. Sheik be doing a lot of shit. Sheik be doing a lot of shit that a human, like... That up tilt, bro. That up tilt? Who's doing that up tilt? That up tilt is not possible. I'm just saying. I'm saying. Is Falco? Okay, here's my idea. Here's my idea, okay? No. I think Falco, like... No. I think Falco just pisses off Fox. Because Fox is a regular gym goer. Falco doesn't go nearly as much and barely knows what he's doing. But he's still fit. He's still fit. And it pisses off Fox so fucking much. It pisses off Fox hard. DK just bought a gym for his house. Falco does steroids 100%. Would he do that? Would he do that? I don't know if he would do that. He might do that. That's oomph. That's oomph. I feel like ever since... This is the first stream I've done of Melee tier list since my wife swapped to Falco. So in my head, I like want to be nicer to Falco. I'm not gonna lie. Falco is that guy with the hyperactive metabolism and who can eat 3 pizzas on his own and not gain a single gram. That shit pisses me off. That shit pisses me off. I hate that. I knew someone like that. That shit pissed me off so bad. That shit pissed me off so bad. I want to eat pizza. I want a pizza. I know, right? It's not fair. Give me the evil metabolism. Give me the evil metabolism. It's fucked up. I literally just started baking my own bread too. I be making too much bread. I had that when I was a teenager, no longer. Calabama. Gonna go for now. You guys have fun. No worries. Thanks so much for dropping by. Let's see. Gave it an earnest attempt, but didn't stick with it. No way Link went. Mewtwo works out at the library. This is tough, actually. Who gave it an earnest attempt but didn't stick with it? No, I... Gave it an earnest attempt but didn't stick with it. I think that's very Marth. That's very Marth. That's extremely Marth. Yeah, works out of the library. I feel like there's a non-zero chance we have works out of the library, but it's just Mewtwo. I think that's happening. I think that's gonna happen. Marth just doesn't strike me as a gym type. But he is a little fit. He's a little fit, but like... You know. Do we have any more Gym Bro positive? I could see Dr. Mario being a good Gym Bro. No. I think, honestly, I could see this. I know some people were saying that, like, he works at the gym. I feel like he's just the buff as shit doctor. I think this guy starts work at, like, 8 AM, but he'd be at the gym by 6 AM. You know what I mean? He's just fucked up. He's fucked up. But is that really a... No, that's not really a Gym Bro, though. That's just... No, that doesn't feel right. It does not feel right. I hate to say it. Okay. Alpha male morning routine, Dr. Mario. Oh my god, the fucking... Wait, Dr... Yeah, he's slower, but he's stronger. State-run gyms inside the hospitals. Isn't Dr. Mario canonically weaker and less athletic because he focused on his medical degree? Only in Europe. I mean, I guess he's a little slow. He is genuinely a little slower than Mario. He is genuinely a tiny bit slower. But it's only in Power Melee where he's actually heavier than Mario. See, honestly, I think Mario being lighter than I can't fucking believe that's how they went about that. I cannot believe... Power Melee is so dog shit. It's so bad. Like, okay... Because Power Melee, Mario is lighter than Dr. Mario. In NTSC, Dr. Mario, Mario, and Luigi all weigh the same. They all weigh the same amount. And then in POW, Dr. Mario is heavier than Mario. But they did that by making Mario lighter. So Doc and Luigi weigh the same. Like, Doc and Luigi are 100 and Mario is 98. Stupid. Why would you do it like that? Make the Doctor 102. No one would have blamed you. No one would have said anything mean to you. No one. Not even me. This plane's en route to Europe. My strength... Mamma mia, this plane's en route to Europe. My strength is fading. I like the idea of Mario just mysteriously getting lighter. I like insane in a neutral way. That's cool. That's like chaotic neutral. Okay. What is the correct version of Melee? NTSC 1.02. People don't play on PAL. PAL is not cool. PAL has a lot of really stupid shit in it that people do not care for. Which is funny, because NTSC 1.02 has the weakest version of Bowser out of all 4 Melees, which is very funny. That's very funny. I mean, I like the idea of... I think if Mario is lighter than Dr. Mario in the context of this, it's because he has less muscle. I think that makes sense. They nerfed Ganon. Yeah, they did. They nerfed Ganon probably because he just beat the shit out of children. Right? If you're a dumb baby, Ganon is the best character in the game. He has a special forward air with, like, a sword. Okay. Works... Hang on now. And he said him. Works out exclusively at him. Yeah, this is true as well. Gym expensive. Like I said, this is why I don't go. If gym was less expensive, you'd have to drag me kicking and screaming away from there. But it's too spenny. Let's see. The better the player, the worse the character gets. Yes, absolutely. Like, oh, actually, let's make this the swimming tier. I do this, though. The pool membership is nowhere near as expensive. It's pretty tight. Granted, I don't really want to go at the moment, because it is... What temperature is it outside right now, out of curiosity? It's February. Is it going to tell me? I would... No, it won't. Phone. I want you to tell me how cold it is outside. Phone. -7 degrees Celsius. -7 degrees Celsius. What the fuck? It's not even 5 PM. Stupid. Most awkward on a first date tier list? Ooh, actually, that's a good idea. That or how comfortable I would be being their +1. Shit, I kind of like that idea. Maybe. I got -6, I win. Fuck. Okay, Peach only goes for the pool. I like this idea. Peach is only going for the pool. I think... Oh, dude, you're gonna electrocute anybody. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Over here we call the Winter Ocean 5-minute water because you can only stay in for 5 minutes before your body just stops working. Do any melees do pull-ups at community playgrounds? Oh my god, wait. I mean, we were doing that at Festa. They have like a weird little pull-up bar, and people were doing their shit on it every day. Yeah, I think we gotta have a tier for the, like... Yeah, actually, that needs to be its own tier. There we go. This is terrifying. Who's doing this? Honestly, I could see Bowser doing this. I'm not gonna lie. Hiyo, hello. What comp Pokemon tiers would they play? Maybe. Yeah, we got fucked up latitudes. That's true. We do just have that. I think Bowser does this, but not because he's like lay epic alpha male or nothing. I think Bowser just has his fucking life together. You know what I mean? No, we've been over that. Mewtwo works out of the library. Mewtwo works out of the library. Bowser would also help people so good. He would help out people so good. Ganon only goes for the pool. No. Ganon is spotting people. Absolutely. Ganon is spotting people. There's no way. Ganon is not going for the pool. Who is going for the pool? He loves swimming and chatting. He loves chatting. I'll give you that one. I feel like... I think this guy just has to... It don't count. It don't count. Sorry, buddy. He can enjoy the pool every now and again, but it's not what he's there for. I mean, look, he got that build. He got that shit on. I think Game & Watch works out exclusively at home because he, like, has to. I don't think they make gym stuff for him. I think he's generally incompatible with, like, gym equipment because he's too fucked up and flat. Even if you have the Triforce of Power, you gotta work out, yeah. That shit is not a cheat code. That shit's not a cheat code. What if the Triforce of Power gives you the crazy metabolism we were talking about? Okay. Who's next up on the menu? Nana does... Honestly, I could kind of see... Okay, I think Link does do this. but it's a home gym. He has a gym at home. There's no way Link actually goes to a gym. I don't see it. Link is buff. He do low-key be buff, but there's no way he's going to a gym to get buff. I just don't see that. You don't get the Triforce of Power by saying, yeah, I'm strong enough. Yeah, exactly. You gotta have dedication. It's about power. It's about drive. And he has that shit. He absolutely has that shit. Yoshi will eat the gym equipment. Oh my god, he is kind of like this. I'm torn. I'm torn, actually. No, he is a health nut, so he would work out. I think Dr. Mario legitimately does not have time for the gym. He legitimately does not have the time. Because, like, dude, he's a doctor. My man's is on call 24/7. I had to help my epic awesome dog. Oh, hell yeah. I went to help my epic awesome dog the other day as well. So I have a joke about my wife. I didn't finish that one. I just kind of happened. My bad. DK will look at a yellow handle and go, don't mind if I do. DK might be banned. DK might be banned from the gym. He's a huge doctor, though. What do you mean he's a huge doctor? What does that mean? Maybe he's strong fat. He might be strong fat, though. You know? You never know. Who's only going for the pool? Definitely Pichu. I think, like, they just have a little kiddie pool at the gym. And, like, I think... See, the thing is, I could see Pikachu bringing Pichu to the pool. But it doesn't fully work. Because I cannot see Pikachu actually using any aspects of the gym. It's kind of torn. Actually, wait, I'm gonna put Yoshi here, you know what? Hit me up. He usually looks down on everyone who goes to the gym. Yeah, he's on the top floor of the library looking down at people. I was gonna say, okay, Yoshi gave an earnest attempt, but because of his big fucking schnoz, he's, like, incompatible with a lot of the stuff. If he lifts weights, like a big dumbbell, it's gonna hit him in the nose. Like, his arms are so fucked up and tiny, because he be hitting the, you know... How is he, like, his arms, I don't even know where his arms start, but how does he lift? Like, logistically. Yeah, exactly. I think he just can't gym. Skeleton. Skeleton. Scary skeleton. Scary skeleton. Yeah, that's right. Scary skeleton on stream. Twitch ain't gonna do shit. Twitch ain't gonna do shit. Twitch is scared. Twitch is scared. They wish they could do something about my scary skeleton. They got nothing on me. Yoshi has an accessibility issue. He kind of does. Does Yoshi need to do tongue workouts? That is the worst. He absolutely has to do it at home. Twitch banned this day them. Fuck! What am I gonna do? Physically can't do push-ups? Wait, he could push up with his tongue, which is a horrible thought, but he could do it. No, but he does actually, I forget he swims with his tongue and shit in Mario Galaxy 2. Could you imagine Yoshi doing pull-ups with his tongue? He's just like... That is the worst idea in history. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like the idea of Yoshi deadlifting with his tongue. Yoshi eats the gym equipment? No. He doesn't honestly do... Oh, he fucking does. The strongest muscle, apparently. Is it? It is funny that the strongest muscle is the tongue and the biggest one is the ass. I think that's pretty good. That was a good... That's, like, pretty funny. Big Yellow, as an honorary lesbian, what tips have you come up with about tongue exercises? All I'll say is you do need someone to spot you. All I'll say is you do need someone to spot you. With a little help, you can go miles. You can go miles. It should be banned from the gym tier. Dude, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do banned from the gym tier. Actually, wait, no. I don't, because... Okay. I have an idea. I have an idea, actually. Okay. No, I would enjoy one of these for plus R. The only thing that's like making me not want to do one for plus R is that I just don't know the cast as well, if that makes sense. I feel like it would be easier to mischaracterize someone. And plus, I haven't done one of these in a while. Pickup line. Hey, want to introduce your biggest muscles to my strongest one? Minus 202. Minus 202. If I dropped that one and I still managed to pull, I'd freak out because I'd realize I was in a simulation. Right? Your strongest muscle is the jaw muscle, same shit. I mean, it's still relevant. Still relevant. Still relevant. Tries way too hard when the class has to do the mile run. He burned himself out in the first lap and nearly passes out. Yeah, I could see that. Is that this one? That is this one. How does Ness even end up in the fucking gym? No, it's not. That's asking to bite someone's ass. I mean... That is... No, it's still relevant. Well, one, you can just do that, and two, no, it is still relevant. It is still an important part of the puzzle. Although I think we should put the puzzle away. Let me see. Okay, yeah, let's knock this one out of the way. I think it makes sense. Oh no, I have to spell library. Is that it? Oh shit, I got it? Nice. Actually, no, wait, you're kind of right. I could see Ness being a works out at the library kind of guy. Okay, no. Actually, no. Ness absolutely works out at the library. Wait. Guys, Small Yellow hasn't been on stream recently. Did they get cancelled? Gang. I mean, it's actually worse than cancelled. Because Small Yellow didn't come with me to Ireland. To Sweden, I mean. I don't have Small Yellow anymore. They stayed at home. They stayed at home. I have Tiny Yellow. I can get you a yellow. Here we go. Small Yellow is lost media, but Tiny Yellow is found media. Tiny Yellow is found media. I got this little scrunkly bingus at a Irish gaming market, and I love them very much. Hooray. Small Yellow is attending pronoun school. Elf slowly disappearing behind the chair is very funny. They shrunk, yeah, they got even smaller. I'm smaller than in Sweden, I could be minuscule yellow. Recruiting yellows. No, okay, okay, I'll be completely upfront. The reason that Ness comes to mind for me, for works out of the library, is not because of the PSI stuff, it's because of that fucking up air, dude. You know what I'm talking about, right? That up air is heinous. The size of that fucking thing, like it's big. The hitbox is like bigger than him. Yeah, no, that's mean. No, I'm not making fun of his giant fucking head. I'm just saying that he has it and that it helps him. Listen, Ness is this character is buns. Okay? This character's buns. He sucks ass. He's bottom of the barrel. You could call this character the worst character in Melee and people would only look at you a little funny. A little funny. Right? That up air is like one of his only things. That's all I'm saying. That's one of his only things. So he had to work hard for it. And I'm acknowledging that. I'm not making fun of him for his gigantic fucking homunculus up air. Okay. I think Kirby. I think Kirby is tricky. Kirby uses all the gym equipment wrong, but he's earnestly trying. I think Kirby went to the gym once, he kind of fucked it up. And Bowser the worst in Melee? Yeah, definitely. But I've seen Ness suggested as the worst character. I guess just because Bowser has a couple really good moves and Ness doesn't. Ness doesn't really have anything that's that good. Other than, like, I guess back throw? Back air is just a worse knee. Up air is quite... no, up air is actually quite good. But it's not like a top tier up air or anything. It's just like a move. Like, Ness is... He's really not the best at anything. It's really sad. He does say okay, I'll give him that. Jacket, kind of a non... Like, it's funny, but it's a non-factor. It's a complete knowledge check, you know what I mean? It's too hard to set up. You have to hit someone, like, with an unsafe... Like, the up smash is unsafe. That's the that's the thing. The fact that you need to do an up smash ruins it. Because it's unsafe. He is fun, just because double jump cancel stuff. Thinking about a hypothetical Ness without double jump cancel is like, holy shit. He's got chain grabs? I think he has a couple, but like, so do better characters have them too. Like, if you want that, you could just play like I don't know what Ness is doing better than like DK. You know what I mean? And DK is already like a little suspect. So it's like, okay. Let me see. Okay. Here's a good one. Obvious one, I think. Enjoys working out, but is too shy for the gym. No, yeah, PK Fire is ass. It's so bad. Like, you get out of it so fast. Soundbite is, I like the sound effect though, I'll give it that. He borrowed the Overcoming Shyness book from Ness. Exactly, he can go. Wouldn't that be working out at home? Okay, hang on. Here we go. Okay, good point. Enjoys the gym but needs someone to go with them. They need a +1 because they're little, like, they're kind of like shy. Luigi sees too many muscular men and women and asks Bowser to leave. He gets kind of jealous. I think Jigglypuff is the same, but Luigi, okay. Who doesn't go to the gym but go out and jogs. The closest to that I think is Zelda. But the thing with Zelda is that I think she also does other stuff. Because How do I put it? I think, like, she has to be doing a little bit of other stuff just because of Sheik. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's just, like... I think this makes sense. I think you have to put them at the same. I think you have to put them at the same. Right? I think that makes sense. Oh, wait, hang on. No, what the fuck am I talking about? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. How didn't I think of this? Of course, yeah. Wait, yeah, like... You know, I think that's just a given. Is Daisy also dating Bowser, or is it more of a Luigi's harem situation? I think she can fuck with it. Might be like... I think... Maybe it's like a... It's like... Maybe Bowser... I bet Bowser and Daisy are like... Not in a relationship, but Luigi's in a relationship with both of them. And they low-key kind of fuck with each other, but it's not like a relationship. Right? Dude, Bowser and Daisy... Am I implying the Bowser-Daisy situationship? A little bit. A little bit. A little bit. Nana. Nana is... Nana's kind of a gym bro. I think Nana's low-key kind of a gym bro. It sounds funny, but I can see this. I think Nana is a gym bro. Unmuted to Bowser Daisy situationship. Yep. I think it's possible. I don't think there's any reason it can't happen. I think there's a lot to be said for the Bowser Daisy situationship. Remember the place Brawl Snake. I'll tell you where Brawl Snake goes when we're done. That makes sense. Yeah, true, Nana could be completely fucking jacked, and you just wouldn't know it, because she's got the Parker on. Popo needs a +1? Wait. Actually, yes. I like that idea. I like that idea. No, I like that. I could see him actually enjoying... I could see him actually enjoying the gym. Pikachu. Pikachu, what the fuck are you doing? I think he just doesn't fuck with it. I think Pichu likes the pool. I don't think Pikachu likes the pool or the gym, but he stopped going because, like, you can't leave Pichu at the gym unattended. Right? Are Nana and Popo siblings? No. They're like... I forget what I made them. I think they were like couple who didn't work out, who stayed good friends. That's closer to my headcanon. Young Link, where are you going? Where are you going, Young Link? You know what? Yeah. I see this. You should add your Ultra Instinct Bowser. Oh my god, where would Ultra Instinct Bowser go? Negative Jim bro. Negative Jim bro. Ultra Instinct Bowser, I think, is kind of an asshole. I think he lost a lot of his, like... I think he lost a lot of his source. Right? He lost a lot of his, like, He became a bit of a meanie head when he got Ultra Instinct powers. I think that makes sense. Young Link can swim up to 6 seconds downwards. That's true, he can do that. I think... Okay, actually, there's 2 more tiers I need to add. So let's knock these out. These might have 1 character in them. Okay. Yeah, no. Actually, no, I think both of these... I think this fits both of them. I think this fits both of them. Yeah, that's fine. Mario just saw women working out. He saw one muscular woman, and he went red in the face and steam started coming out his ears. He just couldn't handle it. That was too woke for him. He can't stand that shit. Okay. Frame mobbed. Banned. Yeah, also Mario's hygiene is awful. No. I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't think DK is banned for bad behavior. I think DK is too strong. I think DK earnestly tried to use some of the gym equipment and snapped it in half. Okay, like, do you know... Okay, do you know the thing when you have, like, you got dumbbells, right? You got 2 dumbbells, and you go, like, what? And then you go, like, what? Like, whatever you call this. There's a machine that does it too, but I don't remember it. DK would, like, bring them together, but, like, too fast and too hard, and he just smashes them. He would go like this. Oh man, we could get male wireframe and female wireframe in here too. That's true. Those are my goats. The lunk alarm. DK punched a sandbag and it went through 3 windows. I could see it. He broke all the shit and tried to pay them back in bananas. Yeah, he did not. His ass did not look at the instructions. I will say as well, okay. I don't think he did that. I don't think Mario he's not doing that, right? He's not actually doing awful shit. It's entirely performative, right? I will say though, Mario definitely, like, he definitely made an attempt to use some of the gym equipment. He's a stinky boy. Oh my god, dude, oh my god. Mario doesn't shower going into or out of the gym. A chest press, thank you. He doesn't shower going in or out of the gym. Not because, like, not necessarily because of, like... It's not even fully that he's just smelly and unhygienic, but it's like, it's a public shower. He don't want to get dingling out with other guys. Not even deodorant. He might put the $1 deodorant on. But, like, also, deodorant doesn't do anything if you smell, like, bad. Yeah, he also does not wipe down the seats. DK, at least, like, DK would wipe the seats down, but he does it with a banana peel, so it's still a little gross. Oh, he might also leave... Mamma mia, my ding-a-ling. Has anyone seen that image of, like, Sonic bouncing on the tree? And the tree says, "Oh, Sonic, stop bouncing on my ping-a-ling." And Sonic says no. I really like that image. I like that image. I'd tell you to go look it up, but I don't know what the safest way to look that image up is. But it's a really good image. Yup, fuck yeah. It's a good-ass image. What? I'm gonna go find it. Hang on. I need to find this image. Okay. Okay. No! Oh, it's in Reddit! Ew! Reddit! Stinky Reddit! Boo! I hate that. Okay, whatever. No, okay, you can't see the full image, but... Yeah, I'm sorry I made you look at Reddit, but I really like this image. Oh, Sonic, stop bouncing on my ping island. Why is Pingling highlighted? Why is Pingling highlighted, bro? For what reason? NSFW, not NSFW. Not NSFW. No. Not safe for wood. Not safe for wood. What the fuck song is this? Oh, it's from Ape Escape. Okay, that explains why it's silly and goofy. There we go. That's my silly dance. I hope you liked it. Alright, bye, Sonic. Alright. Hypothetical. Where does... Oh, no. Snake is banned from the gym. Brawl Snake is banned from the gym. Not because he... Okay. Entirely different reason from these two. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's the Umineko red text. I think Snake is banned from the gym because he was smoking in the gym. He was smoking in the gym. He lit one up. Which is not nice. You can't do that. You can't smoke inside. Dude, you know what's crazy? I was hanging out with my friends the other day, and there were like 4 of us just in an apartment. And like, granted, it was her apartment, so she's allowed to do that. But like, they just smoke in the apartment. Which I don't think you're meant to do, but it was also kind of a vibe, so I can't argue. I don't smoke, but I can tolerate some secondhand smoke. It's like it's not that big of a deal. I don't do it frequently enough to where I'm going to die. We had to skip the whole day. Hell yeah. Oh, Pinster. Where's Pinster going? I think Pincer's too shy. I think Pincer works out at home, but he gets really locked in on it. Pincer loves to work out. He wants to be big and strong so he can, like, be viable again. He wants to get back on the RBYOU viability rankings. I like that. That was good. Alright, what are we doing? Are we doing... It pisses me off that smoking's that bad for you because it does look badass. It looks so cool. It looks so cool, and then it does all that to you, and it's like, fuck, okay, guess I won't ever do that. Bummer. Alright. Use Lollipop. Lot to be said for Lollipop. True. I've had nicotine enter my system twice in my entire life. Okay, actually. Well, no, I don't think you get nicotine from secondhand smoke. If you do, I guess it got in my body. That's my bad. I know. How am I supposed to be noir? It's not fair. Genuinely, the only times I've had nicotine enter my system is when I had weed that unknowingly to me had nicotine in it. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll, you know, just this once. It's not a big deal. And 2... Actually, I don't know if having a cigarette put out on you puts nicotine in you. But if it does, then yeah, that puts some nicotine in me. That's my bad. Alright, what are we doing next? I was thinking how these characters handle a 24-hour stream. I think that has the potential to be fun and cool. But... It's just Burns? Okay, it's just Burns. me thinking of the most evil character on The Simpsons. Let me see. Subathon. Yeah, I thought of this one because of the Subathon. I nearly put 24-hour stream down as a goal. Do the smoke on tier 1 as well? I don't know. I don't know if that one's going to be that fun, though. Because I don't know that much about gens other than, like, gens 1, 2, and 3. And, like, doing, like, OU, UU, RU, NU, I don't think is fun. Because obviously most of them play OU, because that's the one you can play, like, on the regular. You know what I mean? Someone did also suggest, like... What was it? Like, how they behave on a date. I think we might have done that one, but it is also a fun idea. I think for now, I'll just do the 24-hour stream one. Okay, how do they handle a 24-hour stream? Add a tier at the top indicating what the topic of the list is about. How come I never thought of this? How do I never think of that? Let's make it white. Okay. Okay. Yeah, why have I never done this? How do they handle going O2 in bracket? I think we've done that one, but that's... Well, have we? No, we haven't. That could be fun. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Cool. I love not being able to spell. Visibly tired by the end, but toughs it out. Hmm. I could see the Ice Climbers streaming together. That would be kind of cute and fun. I gotta go to work and make money. Please be nice to Pichu. He just wanted to pull for God's sake. Hell yeah. Have a cool one at work. And I will be nice to Pichu. Pichu probably should not be streaming. I will say that. That is something I hadn't thought about. Pichu should not be streaming. He is like a baby. Is this doing a 24... Oh, yeah. Let me clarify that. Yeah. How they handle doing a 24-hour stream. Visibly tired by the end, but toughs it out. Okay, falls asleep on stream. And, I think that's an important distinction. Pichu has unrestricted internet access, I fear. Yeah. End stream early, then goes to sleep. Yeah, too young to stream. Maybe Pichu is streaming Roblox straight off of his PS4, but who knows. Falls asleep on stream, end stream early, then goes to sleep. C. What do we do? Why did I say C? Shit, that's not going to be C tier in a minute. What direction do I take this one? End stream early, then dies? C stream. Who's just fucking used to it? Who's thugging that shit out? Pichu is secretly a chud. Devastating. Runs the thing like a champ? Oh no. Wait. Wait, that's really... Oh my god. Yeah, Samus's average shift is like 72 hours, yeah. I like the idea that they don't even realize that the stream has stopped. This one's fucked up. Oh, wait, yeah, I'm adding that one before we... Okay, usually I do 5 before we start, but that one's... Yeah. Streams the full 24 hours, but the stream sucks. Yes. Okay, that's a good one. I mean, this is... I think we can, like... We can offshoot. Okay. Okay. I think Bowser I don't think can tough it out. But I think he's reasonable. I think Bowser just recognizes that he's too sleepy to go on rather than toughing it out. And he quits around like the 12, 14 hour mark. Oh, that is one thing for the subathon. One of the goals is... Listen, I'm not strong enough for a 24-hour stream. One of the goals is a 12-hour stream. A 12-hour Tomodachi stream. I think that could be fun. I think that I would be willing to tough out. I can't do 24, but I could do 12. I bet I could do 12. Easy. Easy. Okay. Let's see. Can bust out a 24... Like, I think Bowser... Bowser, I think, is just so reasonable, right? He's kind of tough with it, but... And I think what's important as well, is I should clarify, even when he is, like... Before he quits out, Bowser's stream is fucking awesome. I should add that. There is crosscode music in the upcoming video as well, I will say. I feel like a bum, because I've never played it, but, like, damn, the music's good. End the Tomo live stream by sending Ed Sheeran to space. Wait. Wait, we should do that. Wait, that's brilliant. I want to do that, actually. That would be really fun. I think if I do end up... If we do hit the goal for the 12-hour Tomodachi stream, it has to be the last Tomodachi stream. Before we move on to Living the Dream. Okay. I think Bowser's a funny streamer, and he is a reasonable streamer. Such a good game for a stream. Really? Shit, I might have to get on that shit. I do have a few other games I want to touch, though, first. I want to do Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. That was really funny. I was going to stream that today, then I realized I didn't own the game. And then the fucking account for the game responded to me saying, hey, it's on sale, you should buy it. And I was like, thank you, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. That was nice of you. Yeah, no, I was going to say, Falcon thugs it out. But dude, it's really bad. It's really fucking bad. I think oh. No, this one's more for idiot babies. I think, yeah. Puff can... Okay, I will say... Oh, no, I mean, I think I'm putting the stupid idiot babies in here a little bit. Kirby especially. Kirby is more than happy to stream to an audience of, like, 2 people tops. He can thug it out. He's just playing and having fun. Puff gets copyright struck 2 hours in. That's true. Puff, okay. The difference between these two... one, Kirby has a lot more to say, even if you can't fucking understand it. But 2, Kirby's stream is way fucking better. He's playing games. He's eating treats. Jigglypuff is a sub for an art doodle and gets sad when she has no subs. No, don't say that. My little heart. My little heart. Oh, that's one thing as well. I will, when I do the subathon, I might actually try to do some art. I can't draw for the record, but I think it would be fun. I will, like, attempt to doodle things if there are ideas. Because I do have my drawing tablet. I picked that up when I went back to Ireland. Don't worry, we still got a dumb list right now. We usually stream for 24 hours, but over Discord VC, and it's just to fuck over their service bandwidth. Yo, honestly, actually, I think Mewtwo might be here too. I think Mewtwo's just kind of toxic. Like Falcon is chudded. Falcon's doing like a 24-hour political stream, and it's like really like not cool. He would also be shilling crypto 24/7. He's got the little... He got like the Coinbase logo up here. You know what I mean? Mewtwo, I think, is just like... How do I put it? No, Mewtwo's not a good person. There's no fucking way. Like, if you say something about a video game that Mewtwo disagrees with in chat, you've derailed the whole thing. He's banning people. Oh my god, he'd be so fucking ban happy. He'd be so fucking ban happy. You could skip forwards 5 minutes into DK's stream and he'd be in a different country. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think DK can just like he'd be doing like 24-hour IRL streams. Yeah, Mewtwo playing a fighting game would be a nightmare. Get that, yeah, that Hugo was godlike, get that ass banned. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mewtwo's toxic. I think DK would be on the regular doing 24-hour, like, IRL streams. I think that could be really fucking fun. I like that. Falcon electrocute their dog in said political stream. I'm not gonna lie, I read that wrong. I thought you said, would Falcon electrocute their hog? When I first read that. Are you saying Mewtwo is slime? No way, is slime like that? I haven't heard about slime in a million fucking years. Is slime really like that? That's a bummer. That's fucked up. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, this is something as well. Mewtwo is very good at the games. Mewtwo is good. Mewtwo's What's this song from? This is... I actually don't know. Studio City Zeus? Fuck, I don't know where that's from.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
If you look up Studio City Zeiss, boom. Ban happy, but he's not like a dickhead. Okay, that I can understand actually. Ban happy, but not a dickhead, I can definitely get. If like, I can imagine streaming Melee and getting a regular audience must be kind of a nightmare, so that actually kind of makes sense. Ooh, actually, shit, wait. That could be Mewtwo. No, Mewtwo could also do that. I think Mewtwo's incredibly good at the game, but is really bad at having interesting shit to say about the game. Mewtwo's hitting the fucking... Hang on. There we go. Get my green-ass controller out. I'm not unraveling that shit. Mewtwo's just like... Like, completely dead-eyed stare. Absolutely nothing interesting to say. And, like, people will start shit in chat, and they just get banned on sight. Banned on sight. You know? Ah, God, I still have not played Pokemon Close Combat. I'm such a bum. I tried to, but it didn't work, which is a bummer. Yeah, uncomfortably locked in is a good way to put it. Like, they've got gameplay and nothing else. And if you asked how to do something... If you asked for, like, matchup advice, I feel like they'd be really obnoxious about it. 2 hours in, you either hear a single nice or fuck. Actually, wait, hang on. Okay, let's do some of these other two. Who's falling asleep on stream? Dude, Falco's... This would be a good stream, but Falco is a bomb. Falco's kind of a bomb. I could see it. Falco thinks he can thug that shit out. And the thing is, I think Falco's falling asleep real fast. Partially, this is a reason why I did, when I made the list of goals for the Subathon, I did have a 24-hour stream on there. Big reason why I got rid of it is because I just can't do that. You hop onto that stream 8 hours in, and I'm gonna be hitting the fucking... I can't do it. I'm not built for it. I'm gonna be the snoozer. Occasionally reacted by Mewtwo reacting. I do worry as well if Mewtwo... I don't think Mewtwo would be the kind to be a react streamer, though. Falcon I could see being a react streamer. Like, he's just, like... He's killing time by booting up other people's videos on stream and shit. Okay, here we go. But yeah, I think Falco is just falling asleep. Nana does it for charity. Who is the charity streamer? You know what? I'm gonna let you look at Elfelt for a minute, because I'm gonna think about it while I be the pisser. Oh yeah. Shit. I didn't mean to do that. My bad. Wow. Okay. Peach streams the throne room. Yeah, I think Luigi can fucking do it. I think... Okay. Okay. I love being able to spell. Here we go. I think this makes sense. They do a 24-hour stream and it's fucking awesome. Like no notes. I think Luigi can fucking do it. I think Luigi's a good ass streamer. I think Luigi's absolutely a good ass streamer. He gotta hit the Monster Energy big time. Okay. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Goes into a 24-hour stream without planning ahead. I think Roy, yeah, I think Roy might end up doing a lot. Roy would end up doing a lot of React content, which kind of stinks. I think Peach could do one, but I don't think it would be one of her best. I think she would get too sleepy EP by the end. I think by the end, she's the Monster Energy is doing a lot of carrying. I have had a Red Bull in my fridge for 4 months. Red Bull is immortal, right? It can't go bad. I think it's immortal. I'm pretty sure Red Bull is immortal. I think. Oh my god, as a charity thing, Luigi would definitely stream horror game. Oh, that would be amazing. Yeah. That makes sense. It's like wine, it gets better with age. Aged Red Bull. I don't drink Red Bull at all. I think it's just left over from an event that we went to that was giving it out for free. This is more... I think this is more crosscode music, isn't it? No, it's not. I'm stupid. My bad. Yeah, Game Watch is the shittiest react. See, I feel bad because he would do... Game & Watch's stream sucking ass is kind of... not his fault. You know what I mean? Oh, it is crosscode. My bad. I'm stupid. Ignore me. Because all he can do is boop beep. All he can do is boop beep. So, like... I like the fallen over alpha. That's funny. Like, it's not his fault that the stream is bad. But, like, what's he gonna do? He can play the game. I don't think he's particularly good at any game. Oh, he might... Okay, he does good cooking streams. He does good cooking streams, I bet. But that's not that fun. That's not really 24-hour stream compatible. Do you know what I mean? Right? RNG highs and lows. I mean, it would be... Wait, that would be awesome if he did cooking streams. Like, you log on to a Game & Watch cooking stream, and it's just completely random if it's, like... If he makes, like, a 5-star meal or just slop. Would Mario stream games to a camera and not know what a capture card is? No, that's actually cool. I would respect that more. This is Rookie Harbor. Who's doing a Beast 24-hour stream? Yo, okay, here's my thoughts. I'll give both of these their individual tiers in a bit, but I bet they do one stream together as a duo for 24 hours and it's fucking awesome. I bet it's amazing. I bet the two of them come together and they have a grand old time. I would watch this. I would watch them play like Worms Armageddon for like a day. Easy. No doubt. Absolutely no doubt. Mario runs a stream but isn't even present through most of it? Yeah. You know Mario's gonna be eating his Uber Eats on stream and shit like that. Some ass garbage extraction shooter or something. Fucking arc raiders into eating his Uber Eats and react. This shit pissing me off. Wait! Oh my god. Wait. I love spelling. Oh god, I love spelling, but holy shit, this is so Mario. He attempts a 24-hour stream, it sucks ass, and it gets banned before he can finish it. That's so fucking Mario, though. That's so Mario. That's absolutely him. That's... Oh, that's beyond him. What do you mean Nana? No! Nana wouldn't operate Popo for 1 day straight. No! They're friends. They're on good terms. They have fun together. Dr. Mario would be him ban evading? No, I think that's just a different dude. That's just a different dude. Actually, here's an idea. I think this makes sense. Dr. Mario would be like, a 24-hour stream? How preposterous. What a silly thing to do. He would not even bother. Mario gets a really infamous Twitter clip that ruins his career in that 24-hour stream for sure. Great King of Evil Ganondorf. Oh, you're right. Wait, yes, Ganon would kill a 24-hour stream. He would play all of Action 52. Do you think Phantom Ganon would come in at some point and, like, you know, be his, like, +1, and they can play, like, the multiplayer games in Action 52 together? I think that would be kind of beast. I would like that. Oh, yeah. There we go, that makes sense. Can't attempt it in the first place. Pichu is a baby, he can't stream. He's a baby. Ganon and Phantom Ganon, it takes 2 playthrough. Phantom Ganon streams an absolutely amazing tennis game absolutely nobody ever heard of because it was Spain exclusive on the Atari Jaguar. You know, Ganon has a freaky backlog. He got some bullshit to play. You know for certain. He'll be like, oh yeah, this is a fan translation of Bungus Adventure 3. This game's beast. It's a shame it never left the Atari Jaguar. Let's see. Can anyone else bust out a 24-hour stream on the fly? I think Fox can do it. Fox can do it. I think he's just a fucking gamer. I think he's just kind of built different. Ganon, please stop talking about schmobs. He'd laugh at Maria's Sonic event. No! I think that the fucked up thing, Ganon definitely strikes me as like big variety streamer. He can just stream whatever he wants and it works without fail. It does not matter. He can be streaming anything he wants. Gang, you should look at Firelord again. Look at him, isn't he fucked up? Isn't it fucked up how his legs are one thing thick? He has no thigh game. That's so silly. And also, I think his leg breaks if you bend it. Oh, wait, no. Actually, no. Okay, his leg does work. When I did that the other day, his leg did not work. My bad. He's kind of fun. I shouldn't be mean to him. He's not that great of a set, but... Pinchable weights. Oh my god, wait, I just realized. He's a rectangle. Wait. He is exactly the same thickness all the way down. Look at that. Hang on. You see what I mean? From... That's so weird. Like, from all the way here, all the way down to, like, above his knees, he is exactly 5 thingies wide. What the hell? That's so odd. It is like Red Sprite Rapidash. He got the... Isn't he built like you? Silly? I'm not built silly. I'm built okay. I'm doing alright. I think I got a good thing going on. I am not some kind of bionicle. I got good articulation. Right? Better than any bonkle, dare I say, if I may be so bold. If I may be so cold, it's too cold. Okay, now I have to stand him up again, because he did nearly fell over when I put him back on the table. Ah, he's nearly fallen over, but it's alright. Don't make them dysphoric, their hips are fine, true, uncalled for. 224 hour. He just physically walks over. I think Fox and Falco would like make a good streaming duo, but they wouldn't admit it. Elfelt did fall over. Yes. She can stand up again. She deserves life or death for Elfelt. Life. There we go. That's nice. Awesome. Okay, who else we got on the menu? Link? Oh, who loses track of time and just keeps going? Wait, that's a good idea, actually. Oh my fucking god, wait. Link would do this, but unlike Bowser, who's very professional about it, Bowser would be like, "Gwahaha, I'm Bowser. I'm kind of sleepy, gang. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, everybody. We'll better luck next time." You know, Bowser would end the stream pretty normally once he realizes that he's just too tired. Link doesn't say anything. Link would just... He'd say he was gonna do a 24-hour stream, realizes he's tired at like the 13-hour mark, but he doesn't actually say it. Right? So he just ends the stream. And then like the next day he's like, "Oh yeah, sorry, I was tired." He would play survival games with the mic off. I can see Samus streaming destroying another planet. Maybe. Bowser always saying that. Yeah, exactly. I got Bowser down. "Hello, Link. My name's Bowser. Gwahaha. Would you like to see me stream for 24 hours? That's Bowser. That's the Bowser you all know and love. Anyone else getting banned? Yeah. Link gets banned. Okay. Yoshi gets banned, but not because he's an asshole. Yoshi gets banned, but like earnest ban, right? Mario gets banned because he's a piece of shit. He says some shit that he really should not say on stream, okay? And that gets him banned. Yoshi, okay, no, not the tax fraud. I think Yoshi gets banned because how would Yoshi get banned? Okay, let's say Yoshi is doing his 24-hour stream. He's done some gaming. And now he's taking a little break. He's eating some food. He's watching some videos on the internet. You know, it's not great to be, just doing React content, but it's a little breather, The catch with Yoshi is that, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He accidentally opens NSFW on stream, and that gets him banned. That's the issue. He accidentally boobies. Accidentally boobies. My bad, Yoshi. Yoshi doxes someone by accident? Is that what fucking... Is that what Yoshi in the Mysterious Book is gonna be about? It's just full of all the other Yoshi's addresses. I can't believe they called it Yoshi in the Mysterious Book. What are you fucking... Why is it called that? Why is it called that? Bro Yoshi's Twitter account? Oh no. I'll put Nana here, even though she's up here with Popo, because she would only do it. Yoshi just the... No! No! Ugh. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that idea. I hate that idea. Oh yeah, Yoshi accidentally walks into the stream naked. Well, I mean, he's not, yeah. He'd take the saddle off. I can see Yoshi showing a package sent by the other Yoshis and there's private info on it, yeah. What happened with Hungrybox? There is, like, it's a very infamous clip of him fighting a pink Yoshi, and the pink Yoshi catches him with the neutral B, the egg lay, and, like, pauses on, like, the worst frame imaginable. Right? Yeah, he, like, pauses on a frame of Yoshi mid-egg lay, and it's awful. and Hbox is just like, dude, stop. Stop. Let's see. I think Nana streams, but would not attempt a 24-hour stream outside of doing it with Popo. Oh, you know what would be cute, actually? I think Popo has attempted a 24-hour stream in the past, but he hasn't actually managed to do it. Yeah, Yoshi would do an IRL stream and just go dox his friends and not realize why you shouldn't do that. He just does not realize. I think Popo would attempt a 24-hour stream. Sorry. But it wouldn't work out. Nana never would attempt one. But the two of them together, they like give each other the drive to actually get it done. And it's a really, really good stream. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think that'd be awesome. Where's Samus? Oh, wait, yeah. Samus is absolutely... Samus is thugging it out and then some. Easy. Hungrybox once killed a real Yoshi execution style live on stream. He did do that. He did do that. We found the one real Yoshi and he went, yes, Yahoo! And then Hbox just, like, grabs it by the throat and just won't let go. That happened. That did happen. That was real. But yeah, Samus just thugging that shit out. I would watch a Samus 24-hour stream. I think Samus' stream would be fucking awesome. And I am not biased because I'm only a little biased. Honestly. She might hit the 30 hours. Do you think Samus smokes weed through her mask? Maybe. Like, you can't smoke weed on stream, can you? She would do it behind the mask. She would just be like, gang, give me a minute. She puts the visor on, and then just smoke comes out the side of the mask. And she's like, hell yeah. Samus does a splash factor. I don't know what that is. What is that? What is that? I'm finding out what that is. Computer, tell me what the thing is. Oh! What the fuck? You stream like a shit ton of Spyro and Crash back together? All the PS1 Crash and Spyros? I need to play Crash Bandicoot on stream. I keep meaning to do that. Bird in Boots, thank you for the sub. That's a good name. It's a good name. I think I'm just biased because I like birds. You see some cool birds in Sweden, actually. I feel like the birds on the whole are bigger in Sweden than they are in Ireland. They're pretty funny. Alright, let's see. Who else is going after the 24-hour mark? So that was definitely a weed pen curly. I think Roy does this shit too, but he passes out at like 27 hours. And also, the thing is, Samus is doing a good-ass stream. Samus' stream is fucking awesome. Roy's stream fucking sucks. There's no universe in which Roy's stream is an ass. I think it sucks. I'm sorry. I think he got a bad stream. I think, like, he's doing this for, like, an audience of, like, 3 people. And he's, like, he doesn't say anything for, like, the last 5 hours, nearly. Outside of maybe an occasional, like, fuck, when he gets angry at the game. Silently watching video essays by, like, hour 8. Oh my god. Does Samus have her GamerSup sponsor use Zero Suit's taste? No. No. Roy's stream is ass and plays some BS like Mario, but instead of being racist, he's just barely saying a word. Yeah, Roy's definitely playing like Arc Raiders, but he's just there like... I don't quite look pathetic enough. I think if I was at an angle... Yeah, that's better. Fuck. Damn. Yeah, something like that. I ain't gonna lie. I can see Samus showing how she trained and does backflips on like $50 donates. I would not backflip for $50. That's scary. Why yellow not like Arc Raider? Sorry, that's been my example back-to-back for like Chud game. I guess just because it has AI in it. That's like the only thing that I know about it. I don't know anything else about it. He never reads chat, I know it. He's effectively comatose by hour 8. He's playing Valorant on muscle memory alone. Yeah, we have been a little mean to him. That does remind me, another goal I had on the Subathon thing, and I cut it just because I didn't have room for it. Lifeweaver stream. I was gonna hop on Overwatch and stream, like, finally stop the bit of, like, me not playing it, but finding it really interesting, but then only play Lifeweaver for, like, 6 hours straight. The icons with 2 people are, like, you know, how you have Popo and Nana, and fucking Sheik and Zelda. You know what I mean? So the characters who can, like... It's kind of odd that Nana and Popo are separate, but for this context, it's really lucky. Smash for Roy, yeah, he grew up. He grewed up. He know better now. No, it's funny. Like, I think my breaking point for wanting to actually hop on Overwatch instead of just absorbing it was me hanging out with the Kuehl, and all 4 of us realizing that we're ex-Overwatchers. And I was like, yo, if we all play together, we can have a 4-stack and just subject some random guy, some poor feeble gamer, to the gayest people alive. Do you think Roy got into streaming because of Moth? That could be funny. That could be funny. Hop on Deadlock. I need to! I don't have an invite. I need to do that. That game is fruity. It is fruity. They got some good designs in there. What song is this? Wait. Oh, it's from The Blob, of course. The killer delivered the bear. Ness, what are you up to? Wait. Yeah. I think this might be Ness. I think Ness would be a much better streamer than Roy. But I think he would not tank or he would not tank oh hell yeah, Martin Sada playing Worms 3D for 6 hours and switching 6 hours of sleep each before finishing with Block. Holy shit. Beast. I'd watch it. Yeah, Ness could probably tank a 24-hour stream. But I feel like if he runs into like one technical issue, it's gonna really, really upset him. You know what I mean? I don't think he can handle it. Ness and Lucas do together a lot better. Because Lucas could cheer Ness up in these moments. Like if he was playing like any kind of like multiplayer game on stream and he was getting really fucked up, that's the thing. Like he's kind of a bambino, so he would tilt really easily. Without Young Link. This one. I think Young Link low-key just doesn't care. I think he's just bored. He's just bored. Right? Like, he's stuck in Kokiri Forest with nothing to do except get lost in the woods and, like, you know, hit rocks and shit. He truly... Like, the thing is, you know the internet in Kokiri Forest is dog water. But, like... Oh my... Ned's calling in Chef to fix OBS for him. He would do that! That's true! The chat is moving, that is enough for him. Yeah, genuinely. He just needs something to do, right? He's like, fuck it, yeah. If I don't care if I got 3 people talking to me in chat or not. It's just, it is what it is. It'll do. It'll do. Let's see. Pikachu. Wait. I know what the fuck happens here. I know what the fuck happens here. Pikachu would not do anything heinous on stream. Pikachu would not do anything heinous. But he would say the word fuck. He would swear on stream in a moment of weakness. And then fucking Game Freak. Game Freak have to step in. They're like, oh my god, our guy. That's our guy. He's ruining our wholesome Chungus brand. Somebody kill him. Electrocutes their stream setup accidentally. Also a strong possibility. You could also have a case of that. There's a non-zero chance. Didn't that literally happen? Wait, really? No way. Someone who was like affiliated with Game Freak? Or was it some kind of like Pikachu AI chatbot that they left just like sit there on Twitch? And then they realized, oh, that's why you never fucking do that. My bad. He's like losing sponsors midstream, being like, huh. Found dead after unmonetizable behavior. Exactly. Fucking John Game Freak is on the phone. You won't believe what Pikachu just said. We gotta get him off the air now, or Pokopia will sell 1 copy. Fuck. You know? It's gotta go. It's gotta go. They can't have that. It's too much. There was a TikTok of a Pikachu mascot on the Pokemon Japanese account that was dancing to a song that had fuck on it. Pikachu supports the fuck word? Oh no. Wait. Wait. Pikachu dancing the fog. Can't breed a new one. This Pikachu's not woke. We gotta take him out. Get a new one. Okay. Yeah, also Pikachu would leak company secrets. I could see that. Zelda is the one drinking wine halfway through the stream. Yeah. I kind of don't like that both times I've managed to do a really long stream, it was because I was drinking. That should be the opposite. That should make me more tired. But no. I drank on stream and I managed to go from my usual 3 hours to like 7 and 9. That should be the opposite of what happens. Why does that give me more drive? I don't get it. I don't get it. I might have to... I might have to bust it out during the subathon. I might need the buff. We'll see what happens. Okay. Here's my thoughts. Hear me out. Zelda gives it a shot. She attempts a 24-hour stream, and she can't do it. She's too sleepy tired. Okay? And then she gives it another shot as Sheik. And this time she busts out the wine. This time she busts out the wine. And she does it. She managed to go the full 24 hours. She's a disaster by the end. She's like, okay, I should not do this as Zelda. The fucking royal family will be on my ass. If they catch Princess Zelda, me, like, only being able to thug it out because I'm like half a bottle in, it's not going to be a good look. So she just does it as Sheik and hopes no one figures it out. You would like hear Zelda off screen being like, oh, I've got a special guest today, haha, I'm gonna let them take over the stream, and then it's just Sheik. I missed most of the stream, unfortunate, yeah. I am gonna wrap things up pretty soon. Absolutely wasted on red wine. No, yeah, a little bit. Do people know she's Sheik in universe? No. They could get scarily close to figuring it out, depending on how this stream goes. I imagine Zelda has an ult for Sheik. Yeah, I could see that too. I could see that. That would probably make more sense, realistically. If she removed the veil, that would be suspect. Oh yeah, how would she drink? She would have to go like... just pour it in. Yeah, that's even worse, because she'll be tearing through the fucking bottle. She'd be going beast mode. Tube. She's got like one of the tubes that you got in like hamster cages. Oh, wine through a bendy straw. I'm not gonna lie, I keep meaning to buy bendy straws. I keep meaning to buy bendy straws. I hate to say it, I really do. I should actually get them though, because I drink a lot of coffee, which I know is not great for your teeth. And also, I should... What was it? I should get them because it would allow me to drink stuff while I have my lipstick on. First time catching a stream. Hi. Hello! I'm about to wrap things up, unfortunately, but nice to have you drop by anyways. Waiting on my car's oil change and flat tire replacement. Ice suit for another week. Ah. That shit's fucked. You hate to see it. There's a lot to be said for drinking through a straw, but I'm pretty happy with this. Zelda is someone's favorite raider on Twitch. I could see it. I'm pretty happy with this. I think it's pretty good. Spine. Wait. Real quick. Pinsir and Snake. Ooh, where's Snake going? Snake might get banned because he would leak military secrets. I could see that. Pinsir falls asleep. Pinsir absolutely falls asleep. And he does it fast. He does it faster than these two. Pinsir might fall asleep on stream, like... 6 hours in. I don't think he can top it out. He's not built for it. He ain't strong enough. He ain't built like that. I don't see it happening. I'm sorry. I gotta be honest. He ain't built for it. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Is leaking classified info even a bannable offense? It shouldn't be, but probably. Maybe. I got Pinsir and Reg Rescue Team. Oh, hell yeah. That's my goal. You got my little guy. Hooray. But yeah. I think that's the gist of it. I think we're going to call it a day. I will be the head outer. I might be going out to do some shit. So that's another factor why I wanted to wrap things up. We might do this again sooner rather than later, actually. This was a nice blast to the past. I hadn't done this in a hot minute, but it's always really fun. Maybe we should do another Pokemon one. It's been a while since I did a Pokemon one. That would be cool. But obviously next week I'm probably just going to do the Subathon. So yeah. Great Ace Attorney tomorrow. Be there or be square? Question mark. I'll send you over to Ramola. I'll do that. That was fun. Thank you. Do you know when the Subathon starts? I will probably start it at, like, my usual time. I might push it back an hour, actually. Yeah, I'll push it back an hour. Right, so maybe 3 p.m. rather than 2 p.m. Yeah, and on the Friday. I think that's what I'll do. I'll put up a little stream schedule post for it on Monday or Tuesday anyway. So no worries. Cool. I will send you over, so, but I had a good ass time. Definitely, I think we will do some RBY ones sooner rather than later, because these are always a grand old time. But yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow. I'm gonna go do stuff because I'm hungry and shit. And yeah, bye.